Welcome to First Coast Favorites. I'm Leslie, and today we're meeting a local leader who's redefining what it means to motivate, mentor, and empower the next generation. Andrew Bowman is the founder of We Are H.Y.P.E, a nonprofit helping young people everywhere discover their purpose through sports, faith, and leadership. From the field to the studio, Andrew's mission is to change lives in our community and beyond. Let's go beneath the hype and discover what it's all about. Founded in Jacksonville in 2017, We Are H.Y.P.E, helping young people everywhere, is on a mission to equip youth with the tools they need to thrive in sports, life, and faith. Through structured mentorship, athletic training, and spiritual guidance, Andrew Bowman and his team empower the next generation to lead with purpose. But for Andrew, this isn't just a career, it's a calling. Okay, Andrew, you're the founder of We Are H.Y.P.E. Now, before we get started, H.Y.P.E is an acronym. What does it stand for?
It stands for helping young people everywhere.
And what inspired you to start your nonprofit?
2017, I was in a tough time in my life. I was in a spot where I didn't really know what I wanted to do with my life. So I ended up going to a park over on the west side of Jacksonville, and I saw some kids playing tackle football, no supervision, beat up shoes, things like that. And I asked them, I said, where are your parents? They said, well, they're at home. I said, you don't have somewhere where you can go with resources to participate in activities and things like that and actually play football? They said, no, we don't have money to do stuff like that. Growing up, I didn't have a lot of money to do things either. So in high school, a few of my teammates, friends of mine, we broke into a store. The store was owned by the father of the high school quarterback on my football team. And that decision sat with me for years. It was a very traumatic event. And I felt like every bad decision that I made or everything that happened to me was because of that decision that I made in high school. So in 2017, like I said, I was at that park, and then God just gave me the vision. The name just popped in my head, helping young people everywhere, and that's what I want to do. Help them have the resources for positive activities and to not go down the same path that I did when I was younger.
And what events does We Are H.Y.P.E sponsor? How do you support the youth?
So we originally started with just doing back to school drive. And then we moved on to doing children's business fairs where kids can come and have their own business. And we provide tents for them, we provide tables for them. Their families come and support them. And I'm eventually going to start some 3-on-3 tournaments for the community as well.
So how do you incorporate sports into We Are H.Y.P.E and developing leadership skills?
So sports builds character, sports builds leadership on its own. Sports brings responsibility and commitment. Being a team player, there's so many good characteristics that being an athlete brings for these youngsters.
One of your latest projects has been your podcast.
Yes, ma'am.
You've launched it, Beneath the Hype.
If hearing stories on the podcast can help these kids out here or help anyone, give them some encouragement, give them some hope to keep going, that's the goal of the podcast. When
I was listening to your podcasts, you've got some really great information that would have helped me as a parent.
Well, I appreciate that.
What you said about it being for everybody, I 100% agree with, and I would recommend that everybody check out Spotify. Beneath the Hype is on Spotify.
Yes, ma'am.
What keeps you motivated? I mean, I've known you for about 6 years now, and you have always been, I'm gonna get teary now.
Oh.
I've known you for about 6 years now, and you've always been so focused on others. How do you keep that focus on others?
I honestly do not know. I think is again going back to my faith and just God's calling on my life. I've always had that mentality. Any experience that you have in your life, negative, positive, any trauma that you face in life, with Him, we're able to overcome, and I feel like anyone can use those experiences to impact the lives of others.
Awesome. Great. Thank you.
So, she over here got me crying too.
I want to thank Andrew for the incredible work that he's doing through We Are H.Y.P.E. He's showing our youth that faith, leadership, and purpose matter, and that their future is worth investing in. If you'd like to support the mission, book Andrew to speak, or learn more about Beneath the Hype, head to wearehipeinc.org. This is more than mentorship, it's empowerment in action, and that's why it's one of my First Coast favorites. Hey, if you liked that video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next episode of First Coast Favorites.